Most investors think they need complex deals to make money, but sometimes the simplest deals move the fastest. This case study breaks down how Marlon took a clean inbound lead in Jacksonville and turned it into a quick 10K profit. Let's break it down.
No. Anyways, you are in the end closing it at your own convenience. Now, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned, brother, that it was an easy deal. Like you didn't have to do anything crazy for this lady. So would you walk me through how do you handle the conversations with her? How was she like your entire process?
Okay, we just approached to her and then we start asking trying to uncover the pain point. Why? Because before I was talking to this lady, I just first checked on the property and realized that she bought the property for the price that she bought it last year, and that was more than the actual market value of the property today. So I said, let me check. And then I started talking to her, and she was by herself. She was saying, shooting a number that, hey, okay, I'll sell it for 90K. I said, why? And then we start digging why you want to sell a property for less than the amount that you bought the property last year. And I didn't ask her that directly, but I start asking them, questions until she uncovered a little bit, her pain point. She didn't mention us everything, but she just needed it to sell it. She said because the property was empty and she was renting the property at first, but then the tenant just left and she don't want to deal with tenants in that area, things like that. And then we start negotiating with them. I just told her a number a lot lower than 90K. I think it was 50K, something like that, in order for her to negotiate up to where we needed to get the offer, that it was around 65 to 70K. And then she started saying no, and we keep following up with her. And in a few days, then she got us, okay, yes, I'm gonna accept 70K. If you send me the contract now, then we're gonna sign. I'm gonna sign. I'm the only one who has to sign. So then we send the contract, we lock the deal, and boom, we just get it.
Nice. All right, good stuff. How are you feeling with Hustle Media?
Yeah, pretty good, man. Pretty good. Hustle Media is doing a great job with us, man. Like I always said.
That is,
yeah.
That is great to hear. Yeah, to the point that you guys go together to play paddle and stuff like that. Definitely, there is a nice relationship there.
Yeah.
Okay, brother, that's good stuff. Definitely happy for your achievements with us. I'm gonna make sure that we make the adjustments and see how that goes with the other areas that we want to get deals from. Now, how did our marketing strategies and coaching are contributing to your success with this particular deal? Do you get to use any PQ techniques? You said that you asked a lot until she actually uncovered the pain. So tell me a little bit more about that.
Yes, man. Yeah, every Wednesday when we go to these meetings, man, we learn a lot. We learn, and what I do is I'm focused on every specific case that he said and how he works. So, for example, innovation. The other day, I just got some knowledge about it, and he was teaching how to overcome some objections that innovation deals could happen, and that's what we implement with this lady, and successfully worked. So yeah,
That
these
is
classes
amazing.
are good because every class you learn new things in a new cases as well because people start
Yeah.
asking questions and also he start like getting a real conversation like if one of us were a seller and he's the closer. So that's good. That's real life good knowledge.
Awesome. Awesome. Definitely. That's great to hear. Is there, I'm sorry, is there any other opportunities, like active opportunities that you're doing that you're having in your pipeline right now?
Yeah, we got I forgot the names, but we got like three that the guys has been, because I think they want to sell, but they don't. They are not in this urgency because they
Mm-hmm.
bought the property cash, but they really want to sell, and we are working on some of them. Uh, that I think there are three of them that we are following up because until they are putting some, some not yet like okay, I think that's where which we're going to decide, or we like your offer better than the other one, but my mom likes this more, this other, stupid things that are not real. I think they are buying chopping around, and but we are showing up, every day until they to sign. We get them to sign.
Yeah. And those three opportunities are Hessel Media leads. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah, has a
Okay,
media.
great. Where are they?
One of them is I don't remember. Carlos Powell, I think is in Georgia. One of them is in Georgia. Uh, Another one is in Orlando, in
Mhm.
Apoca. Two in Orlando and one in Georgia. Is
Okay,
yeah.
good stuff. And by the way, I'm actually going to propose you something else too that could help you reactivating leads. Um, okay, so well, this property was located in Jacksonville. It was when you got it, was it listed already?
No, 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 no. It was off market. The lady just click on the form that we put on the marketing, and yeah,
Uh-huh.
she came to us, and the property was off market.
Gotcha. Now, I understand that she was happy with the final offer, but how much was she originally asking for it?
$90,000.
90,000. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a drop of 20K. That's a big
Mm-hmm.
deal.
Yeah.
All right. And you said the potential profit after you pay the realtor could be 10K net to your.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
All right. So the motivation was like the type of neighborhood basically, or
Yeah.
was there anything else to it?
I think is a lady that is not used to be a landlord, and once these people are not used to get stressed, they get stressed once the tenant leave and they cannot find another person to get into the property. I think that's the main motivation, and the second, the neighborhood, the location, because once you got this property empty, you're gonna start, I don't know if that happened to her, but you're gonna start getting people, squatters in the property
Yeah.
because they are, yeah, they love that. They love empty houses to get into the property and destroy them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
all right, all right. Cool. So pretty much she was a tired landlord and she was stressing out because the property was
Yeah.
vacant.
And luckily she didn't want to work with realtors because she say I don't like realtors.
Okay. Yeah, that happens. Okay, so it is closing like by Friday should be closed,
Friday,
right?
yeah, April 10th.
April
Mm-hmm.
10th. Okay. Good stuff, man. Thank you very much for sharing. Would you recommend Hessel Media to other investors?
Yes, man, of course, definitely.
Awesome. Do you think of someone now?
Don't have no one to, that I'm thinking right now, but yeah, definitely if I got something in mind, I let them know.
Okay. Thank you very much for all of these details, Marlon. And again, congratulations. We are truly happy for what you're achieving. And of course, looking forward to the point when we go nationwide. And of course, you start getting a lot more deals. Have you considered doing Google? I know that I did ask you this. But among the plan that you have to go nationwide, have you considered doing that with Google instead of Facebook?
Yes, that's the next step.
That's the
Yeah.
next step.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we can definitely build your Google campaign. We have actually taken over several Google campaigns from other agencies, and we're doing fantastic. We're doing fantastic with Google. And the good thing about Google is that there is more intention because this is people actually looking specifically for what you're offering, right? So whereas on Facebook is more like a disruption pattern. So I'm just scrolling and then boom, I get the ad and it makes me stop. But in Google is completely different. So usually Google leads are higher quality leads, more motivated.
That's
So
great.
yeah, please let us know as soon as you're ready to go that route. And of course, we'll be happy to build up a very powerful campaign for you. And when Google campaigns are nationwide, man, the results are just incredible. And you don't need to spend that much as when you're doing Google in a very local area. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, brother. I'm thinking that we should do a reactivation campaign in your CRM.
Okay.
Reactivation campaign is pretty much sending bulk messages to all of your inactive leads. And when I say inactive leads, is leads that are already stalled in your pipeline from long ago, leads that at certain point rejected your offer, so you stop contacting them, or even leads that have been always unresponsive. So we're going to take all of those inactive leads and we'll send them a drip message. That drip message will make like an additional offer, so it kind of captures more attention. So we will send a message saying something like, hey, we still have the funds to buy a couple more properties in your area, and if yours is a fit for us, we are willing to give you $1,000 bonus for moving costs or something like that, like making an additional offer so that we capture attention from potential sellers. You will get a lot of responses. Some of those responses will be negative, like, I already sold it, or no, you're trying to lowball me, stuff like that. Other people will respond, yes, I'm still looking to sell my property. What you got for me? And of course, we reactivate those stalled leads in your pipeline. Does that
That's
sound
good,
good
man.
to you?
Yeah.
Now, for that, we need the pipeline to be very well organized so we don't send those messages to people that should not receive those messages. So let's check it out real quick here. Are you aware of the organization of the pipeline at this moment?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, couldn't hear the last thing that you said, bro.
Oh, I was asking you if you are aware or if you know if the pipeline is well organized.
Yeah, man. Fernando is he's doing, a plan that we were talking about some time ago. So he's organizing everything. So, but what
Okay.
we're doing differently because we're doing the leads that are about to or are 90% to get under contract, or we got a lot of potential to get under contract. We got them in hot leads.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, because
So,
we are doing it differently, to understand the the leads. Where are the most
right.
important, the more important? Where are the not that too important, and where are the cold leads?
Let's break it down. No complexity, no overthinking, just execution. That's how deals like this get done. If you want a system that consistently brings you inbound opportunities like this, book a call with Hazel Media and we'll show you how to build it.